We set to go to work here in period number 3. Patriots lead the Cavaliers 25-23. Canterbury basketball. Paige Wells, the kick to Krieger. 3 on the way is good. Now, how's that to start?
Well, it's a huge hoop because Cassie Krieger is certainly one of their more important players, averaging 14 points a game, and that's a big basket to get her going. She hasn't really done anything in that first half. I mean, they kept her literally off the scoreboard in the first half. That's a huge hoop.
Drive to the bucket by Meeks, thrown up a little short. Fort Wayne Canterbury controls the rebound. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Fort Wayne gets a bucket here to see a quick timeout by Rivet.
Oh, I would agree with you 100% because you got the three-point shot and you have the drive and the block shot inside by Tabitha Gerardo.
Gerardo to Pedro. Pedro back to Gerardo. She'll drive to the left elbow. Ball loose on the floor. And there's going to be a loose ball foul called on Fort Wayne Canterbury.
At this point, couple of hoops, turnover. Turnovers really seem to be a problem on the side of both teams.
26-25, Fort Wayne Canterbury. Rivet with the basketball.
Canterbury staying in the zone. And again, it's a different look because it starts out 1-1-3, turns into a little 2-3 matchup.
Niehaus knifes in, the kick in the corner, 14-footer, nothing but net. Nice touch by Cassandra Brocksmith. She has 8, averages 8 on the season.
Well, it's the penetration and the dish to the baseline. That's something you talk about every day in practice.
Gerardo throws it in the paint to Krieger. Krieger steps through and one.
We need to get you assertive. We talk about being assertive as players. I mean, you just got to take the ball to the rim. Just be more aggressive with the ball in your hands and things will happen. And now, Canterbury with a 2-point advantage.
Third foul on Sarah Young. She'll stay on the floor for now. She has the basketball between the circles. Will start the dribble. Kick in the corner to Chelsea Meeks. Meeks drives left side, goes baseline left. Nothing doing. Cross courts to the right elbow. Partially blocked. Rivet comes in, fights for the basketball, but all of a sudden coming out of the fray is Madison Boyle with it. Now she loses it near the midcourt stripe. Shovel ahead to Meeks. Meeks, nice pass left side. Thrown up a little short by Brocksmith. Rebound to Canterbury. Krieger drives left side, throws it up and under. No, weak side rebound to Paige Wells, and she's there to finish it. 6 for Paige Wells.
You called it earlier. It's just a different team, and Tim Young might want to think about settling his kids down right now. He's going to go to the bench, but clearly Canterbury has come out of the locker room with the momentum on their side, just much more assertive and aggressive with the ball on the offensive end. That doesn't necessarily work out the way you want it to.
Rivet gives the lob into Meeks. She grabs it at the free throw line, now backs it out to the circle. With a drive is Elizabeth Keller. They'll kick it back outside to Sarah Young. She'll drain a 3. Gets her feet set. She's automatic.
That's
9
great
for Sarah Young.
That's great offense.
Quickly in transition. Long pass up the floor to a wide open Becky Pedro, who now has 5 as she kissed it off the glass from the left side.
So you knock down 3 and you don't run back. You don't convert like you're supposed to. And big basket for Becky Pedro.
33-30 Canterbury. They'll make the pass in. Ball knocked away into the hands of Tabitha Gerardo. She wants to lead the break. Gets to the free throw line, pulls it up baseline left, and gets it to Paul.
That play might explain why she's one of the best players in the state. Coast to coast, post player for Canterbury with the big finish.
Sarah Young to Brocksmith from 12. That's a big bucket. Brocksmith in double figures with 10.
Well, Cassandra Brocksmith doing a wonderful job of just attacking the glass.
Three-pointer might have been a little quick. Long rebound comes out to Vincennes Rivet. Cassie Krieger with the trigger there. Some trouble getting the ball up the floor. They finally get it across the timeline through Elizabeth Keller. She finds Chelsea Meeks. Meeks bumped by Paige Wells to the floor. No call. They'll kick it in the left corner. Another three-point attempt by Sarah Young. This one's no good. Canterbury standing around watching. Weirheim steps in, grabs the rebound, goes up and is fouled. Gerardo's second foul. Free throw too hard off the back of the iron for Weirheim.
Both teams are going to need to go to the bench, Mark, because it's just an intensely played, quick-paced type of ball game. Man-to-man.
35-33. Fort Wayne leads it by a deuce. They have no trouble breaking the pressure. Pedro gets fouled as she gets to the right elbow. Lauren Tucker picks up her second, team's third. Into the post. Pedro forces it up and in. 7 for the 5'9" junior.
How can you not like her game? I mean, Becky Pedro plays a guard. They can post her. She can shoot it. She can handle it. She's got great court presence.
37-33. Fort Wayne Canterbury with a bit of a run to start this half after they trailed. They currently lead here. Trying to win their third consecutive title. deep. Three-pointer on the way. That's an air ball.
He said you don't have to finish, but just get it in there so you can get fouled, and maybe we can cash in at the charity stripe.
Pedro runs it up the left side, dribbles into a trap, wisely gets rid of it to Paige Wells. Wells has the ball knocked away, gets it right back, drives to the bucket, has it partially blocked. Coming down with the basketball is Mallory Neathouse. She's in a double team, throws it baseline. Now they run it ahead. Clearing the traffic is Keller. Nice skip pass across the lane to a wide open Lauren Tucker, who scores her first two.
But just great defense. It sets it up, Mark, and you get in transition and handle the basketball and finish.
Gerardo almost lost it. Now Canterbury does lose it. In transition comes Elizabeth Keller. And a bump down low
after the timeout.
Get it in the paint. Turn around, no good by Emily Montgomery. There with the window, Tabitha Gerardo. Pedro right in front of us on the right side. Baseline to Farley. Down to Paige Wells. 2:40 to play in the quarter. 37-35, 2-point lead by Fort Wayne Canterbury. Wild shot put up by Tabitha Gerardo. Weak side rebound goes to Fort Wayne Canterbury. Now the drive by Krieger. She'll run it up and draw the foul.
Here in this third quarter.
Krieger now has 7 as she's good on that toss from the free throw line. Rushville against Concordia. And Ben Davis and Maryville. Good on both free throw attempts. 8 points for Cassie Krieger. Back to a 4-point lead, 39-35. We're at the 2:20 mark of the third quarter. 1A title game's been a good one. Meeks knifing through as Montgomery, ball knocked away. In transition comes Gerardo. Has her pocket picked by Chelsea Meeks, and she'll finish it. 7 for Meeks, cuts the lead to 2 at the 2-minute mark.
Well, she's the inspirational leader of this team, Chelsea Meeks. They didn't have her a year ago. She's here. It's just a great play.
Pedro to Gerardo, forces her way up and under, won't fall, but she's fouled on the rebound shot at the free throw line. First one on the way is good.
Free throw shooter, Mark, as I put the hex on her.
She missed the back half. I think one of the things that's going to make her attractive at the next level is her ability to handle the basketball.
Well, her ability to do just about everything.
In transition, Sarah Young, the kick in the corner. Spot up from 6, too strong by Weirheim. Weak side rebound, guess who? Tabitha Gerardo. They'll run it ahead. Paige Wells. Wells splits the defense, throws it up a little too short. And a foul.
This is an important time. Rivet really needs a hoop. They haven't really done much in the half-court offense, and they're still only down 3 and haven't really attacked. Chelsea Meeks is on that possession.
Meeks get tied up in the paint.
And get a little closer to the hoop. There's a great inbound.
Nice shot off the inbounds, but thrown up a little too strong by Emily Montgomery, and then Montgomery commits the personal. 40-37, Fort Wayne Canterbury. Trying to win their 3rd straight. For the 2nd time over Vincennes Rivet. Krieger drives, splits the defense, throws it up and in. She's in double figures with 10.
Well, what happens sometimes when you press and you don't rotate is just what you saw there. Nobody ever really able to establish themselves as the primary defender of Cassie Krieger, who took it all the way to the rim.
Brock Smith has it knocked away into the hands of Chelsea Meeks. They'll come in the paint. Now kick. Three-pointer up, good. How about that? She has hit some big shots today. Talking about Sarah Young, who has 12, but all of her points from beyond the arc. Closes it to 2 at 42-40 with 40 seconds left.
Well, it's a big basket for the obvious reasons.
And a turnover.
But it was set up, Mark, on the pass to the post. I mean, again, you got to work inside out, work post, kick out.
Ball knocked away. They'll shovel it ahead, turn it over. Ball tracked down by Sarah Young. Young sees a trap, dribbles right through it. Trying to go coast to coast, throws it into the hands of Gerardo. Gerardo flips it ahead to a wide open Cassie Krieger for an easy deuce. Ill-advised. Don't know why Rivet was in such a hurry their last trip. This time Meeks is going to force it up. Throw it up from about 12, can't get it to fall, and we have played 3 quarters of basketball.